Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to teach you very important React topic, that is higher order components. So many of us have heard about higher order components but haven't used it because it looks complicated. However, it's very easy and I'll teach you it in such a way that it will be easily understandable and everyone can start using it. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's get started with higher order components. Okay. Okay, so what is higher order components? So higher order components are the functions. Okay, so here HOC, let's assign variable HOC. It's a function, okay, which take component as an argument and it returns another React component. Okay, so whatever we are returning is another React component, functional component basically. Okay, so this is the higher order component. Okay, so the enhanced component which we are returning via HOC has some functionality which are added to the core component. Okay, so here you will add some logic to enhance the core component, and here we are returning component itself, and we will pass props as it is to the original component so that functionality of original component will remain the same. Okay, so when you should use HOC and why you should use HOCs. Okay, so when you want to write some reusable logic, then in that case you should try using HOCs. So for example, you are showing the list of some items, whatever the items may be. For example, list of images or list of products, list of comments, list of posts, any list you can consider. If you want to show that, so in that you need to show loader while data is being fetched. Okay, so if your original component just showing the list, then in that case you can write HOC to add the loader when data is being fetched. Okay, so that you can create HOC for that. And so for example, if you want to do that, you can add loader logic over here, and you can create loader HOC this way. Okay, so these props are directly passed to the component, so the original functionality will remain the same for the our core component. Okay, so let's look at our code. Okay, so here we have written some code which shows the list of images. Okay, yeah, you can see list of images is shown, and before that there is some delay where nothing is shown. Okay, so this is not a good user experience. So what we need to do is we want to show the loader while data is in fetching. Okay, so here we have written image list, and it is rendering this list basically. Okay, so let's start writing the HOC for this. and this will be loader HOC. Const loader HOC equal to function. Basically HOC is a function which take component. Here list component will be passed to that loader HOC and it will return the new React component. Okay, props will be passed to this. So where these props will come from, I'll tell you later in this video. And we are returning the list component with the props which we got. Okay, so the enhancement we are doing in this HOC is if we are checking if is fetching. If yes, then return div with loading state. Okay, so this is the enhancement which we have done in this loader HOC, which will show the loading state when data is in loading state. Okay, so here is fetching. Okay, so when data is in fetching, then we want to pass is fetching property to image list. Okay, but image list directly is showing this thing. So when this loader HOC will come into the picture. Okay, so for that what we will do is we will import loader HOC from loader HOC and image list with loader will be the loader HOC and we will pass the image list to this loader HOC. Okay, so this is very important, guys. So listen to this very carefully. This part is very important. Okay, so here we are calling loader HOC with image list component. Okay, so here you can check loader HOC is a function. Basically HOCs are a function which take components as an argument. Okay, so here argument is image list component and it returns another component. So if we check, so this component is returned. Okay, so this component is returned to this line and it is assigned in image list with loader variable. Okay, so image list with loader is also a component. So which component is this? This is this component, and in that we are showing the list component which we have passed, that is image list if data is already fetched, or we will show the loading state when data is in fetching state. Okay, understood? So here instead of image list we will use image list with loader. Okay, so here what all props we are sending? So data that is needed for image list, means our core component, and is fetching, that is needed for our HOC. Okay, so these props will nothing other than the properties which we are sending to this HOC component. Getting my point? Okay, so let's try now. Okay, something is not right here. We forgot to export default loader HOC. Okay, so you can see now. Yeah, you see loading is shown when data is showing is being loaded, and after that we will show this our image list component. Okay, so this same HOC can be used at multiple other places where you are showing list of any other entities. If you are having e-commerce website, then you can use same loader when showing the list of products or list of comments to that product, list of reviews. So every list can have this loader HOC to show the loading state when data is being loaded. Okay, so this is how we have created the HOC. I hope you could understand the HOC concept easily. So now I'll tell you in real world scenario where all you can apply this HOC concept while doing development. Okay, so when you want to write some reusable logic, so for example you have list of products, same thing like list of images or list of products or list of posts. Okay, so in that case, if we want to add search functionality, okay, so you can create a HOC for search functionality which will take your list component and it will return another component with search functionality. Okay, so that will be a search HOC. Similarly, you can create HOCs for authentication. It will take your component which you want to be visited when user is authenticated. Okay, and that HOC will check if component is HOC will check if user is authenticated, then only it will show the actual component logic, otherwise it will show the login sign up page. So that way you can create authentication HOC also. So there are many other places you can think of where you can apply the HOC concept and write code using that and reuse your code in very good manner. Okay, so that's it about the HOCs. So I hope you like this content and you could understand what HOCs are. So it's my humble request to everyone to like, share, subscribe this video with everyone so that I can create more videos for you. I'll be inspired to create more videos for you. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.